That's really slow. But okay, come on. Alright. 2011 NBA lockout lasted 16 days, starting on July 1st, 2011 and ending on December 8th, 2011. This lockout represented the third stoppage in NBA history and only the second time where they canceled games. The lockout was over a collective bargaining agreement and it affected hundreds of jobs and affected local economies. The main issues of a lockout was basically over the division of revenue. The league's owners claimed that they were losing almost $300 million a year, and they proposed a 40% cut on players' salary and a new approval of a $45 million hard salary cap, as opposed to the current $58 million salary cap. Limiting flexibility of it now, that's why they would get the salary cap. Once the lockout was started by the owners on July 1st, negotiating was resumed on August 1st. The session did not last long, however. The players were represented by the National Basketball Player Association, which was headed by President Derek Fisher, point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers. The two sides met again on September 13th and resulted in a failure. According to NBA.com, the salary cap remained the biggest issue, which they could not come to an agreement. The players did not want to change it, and on September 23rd, the NBA canceled training camp for the second time ever. On November 15th, cancellation of all games through December 15th was approved. The breaking point came on November 15th when the owners offered their last deal to the players. Players rejected it and dissolved the union after, converting itself to a trade association. Players were now given the chance to be represented by individual lawyers, and they could each pursue their own individual case if they wanted to. They called the lockout, quote, an illegal group boycott, according to the ESPN.go.com. Players filed a lawsuit against the league, and on November 21st, players filed a lawsuit against the league on November 21st, and allowing the league to respond to it by December 5th. The resolution came on November 25th when players and owners resumed talks. After 15 hours, a deal was recorded. The National Basketball Player Association reformed on December 1st, and on December 8th, the deal was ratified and approved by owners on a 25-5 margin. Players were to receive a 51.2% BRI, and teams were allowed a one amnesty player to waive from the new salary cap that was in place. The cancellation of each month caused $350 million in lost pay. The average player lost $220,000. And as of October 25th, 400 NBA jobs were lost. The NBA arena workers felt the worst by losing out on money that they would receive if the lockout was not in place. And there was even local NBA city mayors writing letters to the league saying that it was affecting their local economies and local jobs were being lost. And that would be my speech on the NBA lockout. Red button.